Drop a like on this video within the next 5 seconds or the scary clown's gonna come out of nowhere and scare you super bad. I wouldn't risk it. Patch 3 for NBA 2K21 has finally dropped today. The long-awaited patch. What is 2K gonna do with their game? What are they gonna fix? What are they gonna change? Today, we're gonna be going over all of that, guys. So make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. Whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is blue, and let's get straight into the video, okay? So 2K has tweeted out once again, and I don't really know if I should give them a W for giving us actual patch notes for once, but 2 times in a row, they're giving us patch notes, so I'll give you guys a lowercase W. All right, 2K, good job. Anyway, they said patch update number 2 is now live. Tighter defensive movements, more balanced badges and shooting, overall gameplay improvements, fixes across every game mode, full patch notes here. And a lot of people were like, what? Patch 2? What is going on, 2K? We're on patch 3, so I don't know why they said that, but we are definitely on patch 3. Joe Knows said, why is 2K calling this patch 2? And I know a lot of other people were wondering that as well. Maybe it was a typo, I have no idea, but let's actually get into the patch notes on what 2K said changed. Now remember, guys, every time there's a patch, we got to go on an Easter egg hunt and find out some things that 2K did not list in the patch notes, so make sure to stick around even after that. They said general. Fix an issue that would lead to players getting removed for online matches when greening shots due to divergent settings. So now you guys will not get lagged out when you green a shot with the shot meter on. Improved audio logic for PA announcer, crowd, halftime, and studio show, sideline reporting, and special guest commentators. Player likeness improved for Damian Lillard. I have no idea what that means. Improved art, lighting, and text readability for various menus throughout the game. Fix a rare hang that could happen upon joining the 2K Beach neighborhood from a friend invite in the squad app. Fixed a minor graphical issue when the tall scrunch socks and the compression pants were used together. Fixed an issue that was causing the existing tattoos to disappear when applying new tattoos in the neighborhood. Fixed a hang that would happen occasionally when using the nav menu in the neighborhood while also using the Playsdale 2K MyCareer menu. Fixed a display issue in the boost stand where the price would sometimes be displayed incorrectly. For neighborhood park / pro-am / rec, the ball handling requirement to unlock pro dribble moves has been lowered to 80. Big one we'll talk about in just a second. All the community is talking about it. Move park dribble moves to L3, left stick click for more consistent dribbling controls. Improved frame rate performance for the Switch version of the game. So the big one is very obvious that 2K has just now changed the requirements to get pro dribble moves on NBA 2K21. Now, we do not know yet for sure if that means you can speed boost at around an 80 ball control because it's a 70-30 split, which I'll talk about in just a second for you guys. But we do know for sure that stretch playmakers and lots of builds close to 80 ball handling now, or a little bit over, can get pro dribble moves, which means the Curry slide is going to be on a lot more builds. The glitchy Curry slide that everyone's asking to get removed or patch or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think players under an 85 ball handling or over an 80 should be able to do the Curry slide? All right, then the last gameplay is fix the PC only issue where the user might get stuck on the pro stick aiming selector screen at the main menu. Then into gameplay, increase the size of the shot meter based on feedback from the community, which is good, I guess. Reduce first step acceleration speed boost out of certain dribble moves. Lowered the effectiveness of pull-up jumpers. You know, people were complaining about fadeaways going in so much, the whites. Fixed an issue that was causing CPU big men defenders to get matched up against guards. Added the ability for more moves to yield ankle breakers and defensive reactions. Improved responsiveness of shot coming from certain post moves. I guess post hooks and stuff. I don't know. We'll see if 2K actually did anything about that because that's really overpowered right now. Excellent release jumper animation to now play with green center aimed shots on the pro stick. Fix a pro stick shooting exploit that allowed for an easy aiming when holding the pro stick to receiving a catch. General improvements to defensive movement, including more responsive shifts, cuts, and stops. So guys, that's big. That is really big. 2K said, hey, we've toned down the whites going in, you know, for the pull-up shots and everything, the fades that people were complaining about. We've added ankle breakers because for some reason 2K dropped a basketball game without ankle breakers. I have no clue why. Do not ask me. I really don't know. I don't know who made that decision down there at 2K, but lots of things have changed in this patch. Let's see what has actually changed though once we get a few days on the game, you know what I'm saying? So we got some more patch notes and let's get into that as well. I'll have a timestamp on the screen in case you guys don't care about MyCareer. You can skip to that, but let's talk about what was in MyCareer. Optimized performance camera angles and other visual elements for screens or scenes in the long shadow. Fix an issue where if a player skipped the story in between high school games, their injury carried over to the NBA. What? That was a thing? People were starting MyCareer injured? Oh man, that's tough. General stability improvements in college games. Fix an issue where the takeover meter may fail to increase in certain cases. Fix an issue where halftime would sometimes not trigger during MyPlayer builder games. Fix an issue where coach wouldn't put you in the game during overtime games in high school. What? Fix an issue that would sometimes cause the game recap total screen to not display properly following MyCareer NBA games. Fix the hang that could happen when a jump ball was triggered in MyCourt's new personal workout drill. Fix the hang that could happen for PC users when using the mouse to customize the Gatorade GX bottle. Okay, so that's that one. If you guys want another, like if you don't care about MyTeam and MyGM, I'm gonna have another time step on the screen where we talk about like the gameplay changes and stuff that the community's talking about. So if you guys don't care about that, go ahead and skip further in the video, but let's get into MyTeam and MyGM and all that type of stuff. MyTeam adjusted single player, triple threat, and triple threat online difficulties based on community feedback, added a new page to the back of player cards that lists the upgradable badges for that player, fixed the hang that could happen during the lineup matchups overlay from the domination menu, fixed an Xbox One only issue that allowed the game clock to continue counting down while inbounding the ball, improved physics for ball drops. Guys, if you hear a lawnmower in the back, I'm sorry, but gotta keep grinding, bro. Anyway, My League, MyGM, new NBA playoffs mode bracket matching the start of the current playoffs, fixed an issue where overlays appeared with the incorrect year in WNBA playoff mode, many more fixes including to improve the overall experience of 2K21 across all game modes. Okay, so let's get in to my personal opinion, then we're going to talk about the community's opinion and what's been going on, what they've been tweeting about, what they have found out. Okay, 2K has just added a huge new list of best builds on NBA 2K21. I mean, guys, you don't need to be an 85 anymore to get pro dribble moves. That is huge, gigantic, okay? Because there's no Elite 2 or whatever tier 2 dribble moves this year. There's tier 1, tier 3. Now you can have so many more builds, taller builds, bigger wingspan type of builds that's going to be able to do these dribble moves, including the famous Curry slide. Whether you like it or not, you can do it. Now, someone like this is going to be happy. My boy Nut said, ha ha ha, my stretch has pro dribble moves. Say goodbye, it's over. So my boy Nut, you guys know in my last video, I was speed boosting with a 6'7" power forward. If you guys want to go see that. Now, he has a stretch playmaker on the way that can speed boost. It can do pro dribble moves. I'm not sure about speed boosting for the 80 plus, but I know that his build can speed boost at a 99. And now he gets the pro dribble moves right away. He doesn't have to grind the player anymore, already gets those. So 2K has added a huge list of new best builds. Let's see what the community was saying though, because there's so much going on. Joe Knows said, still no ankle breakers. So apparently they said 2K said that there was going to be more ankle breakers and stuff, and there wasn't. There hasn't been any new ankle breaker animations. Apparently there's like a kinda where they like kinda react to the ankle breaker move, but that's it. That's all I've heard. We'll talk about it later when we actually figure out, when we get more gameplay, because the patch just dropped. We have, new NBA 2K21 patch is a W or L or an N. An N means neutral, and an N means that you do not care. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Is this patch a W, L, or N? Okay. Double H said on Twitter, why would 2K lower the ball handling rating for pro dribble moves? Nah, bro. I'm not spending more VC for another player. That is so frustrating. And it is, because a lot of people made their build to where it gets just enough ball handling to get these dribble moves and stuff like that. And now dudes can make new builds, and it's very obvious what 2K is doing here. Okay. Now 2K, I like that you guys did the patch notes, but come on, man. This is obviously to make more money, to make people make more builds. Very, very obvious, okay? We cannot sit here and act like that's not the reason for 2K to do that, all right? So now, so many more builds can speed boost, and there's no reason to make your build the way it is right now. Say if you made your build to where it just gets an 85, 86 ball handling, when you can make him bigger wingspan, bigger height, and get the same exact dribble moves. It's crazy. Grinding DF said, patch 3. Reduced everybody's will to hop on and play current gen 2K. Increased everybody's urge to hop on Among Us instead. Guys, let me know. Is Among Us lit? I haven't played it yet. I have not played it yet. Chalk had something to say about the patch. He said pro dribble moves at 80 makes no sense. Why do you always drop a new patch and force people to make new builds to meet their meta? Make it make sense. Well, Chalk, I already made it made sense, okay? Made it make sense, okay? Yeah, so 2K, they're trying to get people to make new builds and get that VC going, that VC flowing, you know what I'm saying? Double H said no ankle breakers, slower speed boosting, lowered ball handling requirement for pro dribble moves, fading is still OP, Curry slide is still OP, aiming is still in the game. Depression, ladies and gentlemen. The community most of the people that I've seen right now are not happy. Now, obviously, someone who woke up today and Nut, his stretch playmaker gets pro dribble moves, is probably going to be liking this patch, okay? So anyone other than that I've seen so far is pretty disappointed in 2K with patch 3. We thought patch 3 was going to be a game changer, and it was. It definitely is a game changer because now there's so many new overpowered builds you can make, but not in really the way we thought it was going to go. All right, so anyway, Chico said on Twitter, patch 3 is out. Finally, time to say goodbye to kids abusing fades. And we'll talk about that in just a second. I'll show you guys a game clip. Actually, nah, guys, I've seen a game clip and it's the same. It's the exact same fading. I don't know about whites going in. I have no idea if that has been changed, but you can still fade away in green threes very efficiently, okay? Chris ZT said, never mind, patch did nothing. All right, Steezo tweeted out on Twitter, and he said, LMFAO, the OP ones, the speed boost and that fast teleport speed boost is still in the game, though. They just patched regular speed boost, which nobody asked for at this point. I'm convinced they just incompetent and don't even know the difference. So 2K, you guys seen in my video the other day, we showed some very glitchy, shouldn't happen speed boost, where you're just flying across the court. They didn't fix those. They fixed speed boosting out of normal moves, non-glitchy type of moves, okay? I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about patch 3, but let's get into what Fanta said. Fading is still garbage, and now you can curry slide with 80 ball handling. Can't wait to see BS two-way builds and BPs and stuff. Pathetic. Poor boy Sin said this right here. He said, park handles on the left stick, Mike? On the left stick, Mike? What is happening right now? So now you have to click in your stick to get a park handles. Look, it's so easy, Mike. I told you guys on Twitter. I responded to your tweet, bro. On and off setting. If you're not going to take it out of the game, on and off setting. Just like park layups. It's the same thing. And I don't know why it's so hard. So 2K said that they fixed fading. We don't know if that's for whites, but we definitely know that they did not fix it for how efficiently you can fade threes. But we do know that 2K actually did unlock pro dribble moves at 80 overall ball handling. You guys can see it right there. So that's actually in the game. That's something they said they put in, and it's there. So we're just going to have to figure out, guys. Every time a patch drops, it's an Easter egg hunt is what I call it. We have to go and find out, did 2K actually do this? What did they add that they didn't tell us? It's always like that with 2K's patches, for sure. It's always like that every single year. This man said, stretch playmaker Duke in the building. Duke Dennis was going crazy. You already know he woke up happy, man, because his stretch playmaker can do pro dribble moves. I already told you guys, the people that got that, you can't even ask them their opinion on the patch, because of course they're going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to love that. Of course they're going to want that for their player. Double H said, in the new patch, whites are dropping like we in a rainstorm. So apparently nothing really changed with the whites going in, and I think that's the biggest thing the community was complaining about. I have no idea, but that was definitely up there, okay? This man said, bro, I swear 2K just puts out patch notes, doesn't even change anything, fix fades and take out park handles completely. And LD2K said, send your feedback to 2K. And LD, look, bro, I mess with you, bro. Like, honestly, you follow me, and I show you love, respect LD, but dude, 2K is not going to respond to us. Come on now. We need to have an actual community manager, someone that can respond to us, someone that can do that type of stuff for us, okay? Now, for anyone wondering, because we talked about the 70-30 pie chart earlier, if you guys want to see what your build can speed boost with the 70-30, here's that for you. You can pause the video if you want. I'm not going to keep it up there long. If you guys know how to read a chart, you know how to read a chart, okay? If you don't, math class is there for you, okay? Math class is there for you. But let's look at the last thing in the video. I wanted to save this for last because it didn't really have to do with the video, but it kind of does because this is a 2K news and next gen is coming out very soon. So we figured out, someone posted this, I have no idea who did, but we figured out the load times for the Xbox Series X versus the Xbox One X, and you guys can see Call of Duty went from 21 seconds to 16, Red Dead went from 1:35 to 52 seconds. And what's so interesting about this, guys, is that 2K probably takes, I don't know, 35, 45 seconds to completely load up the game, something like that. And they said that their next-gen console, when you get the game, is going to literally load at the snap of a finger. Remember, guys, the TikTok and stuff? So we'll see if it's like that, because it doesn't look like it's going to be like that for the other games. Does 2K have some sort of very fast menu that, the other games don't have? I have no idea. let's see when it comes out. Okay, guys, let me know your opinions down below. This video is 15 minutes long. 15 minutes long. Guys, drop a like if you've made it this far. Comment down below how you feel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.